over the weekend.
And real quick, you're going to have Sam Tripoli on line 1. We're just a couple minutes behind schedule on him calling in.
Oh, I
love Sam Tripoli. I love
that.
I'm assuming it's about his
tweet. I brought it up. Yeah.
Fucking phenomenal.
Brought it up.
Love Sam. Sam's a fucking real ass dude.
Yes, he is.
That's the thing that, like, you know, everyone's so afraid to not get booked and shit. So that's why everyone shut down.
I know.
Nobody behind closed doors believes Louis even really did anything wrong.
No.
Of course
People
they don't.
won't even say anything.
Well, how about the fact that we all knew about it?
No. Hold on. We didn't even know about it, Anthony. People thought it was way worse.
Yes, way
We
worse.
thought that Louis C.K. held the door closed. They thought they held the door closed, and he wouldn't let these girls leave. Yet everybody still wanted to work on his TV shows. They wanted to open up for him at the Garden. They wanted to rub elbows with him at the Comedy Cellar. Nobody said shit until it was a popular thing to start saying shit.
SNL 50 fucking
Doggy,
times.
nobody gave a fucking. Everyone knew the rumors. Everyone thought it was substantially worse. Everyone. I knew. I'm nobody. Everyone in the fucking industry knew this.
I found out in 2006 at
8 years
the
ago.
HBO Comedy Festival when he was there. I was in an elevator with him and Jeremy Piven, and then somebody told me his story. And I was like, really, that happened? And then I never thought about it again.
No.
So I was like, isn't that what they do in
Now
Hollywood?
it's
Just
some
rape
kind of
people?
fucking issue. Sam?
He got a yes.
Yes, Sam. What's up, man?
Yes.
How's it going? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you had this, but we could kind of hear you.
You guys have music on, or is it me? Hold on.
I think that's you.
It's you.
Okay, there we go.
Wonderful. There we go. How you doing, Sam?
Killing it, dude. Killing it. Can't complain. Life is great. Thanks for doing my show when you came out, man.
Oh, it was awesome. Fucking great time. How are people reacting to your tweet?
And congrats.
Yeah.
I mean, all pretty positive. I only have one person tell me to shut the fuck up. The rest of it was
Is it Judd?
pretty positive. I got a lot of comments from comics hitting me up, thanking me for saying it. You know, at the end of the day, it's like, I don't have anything personal against Judd. It's just more about a statement on stand-up comedy and how, like, I just don't think we should be ever limiting what comics should say or shitting on other comics for taking chances. And the notion that it's hacky and lazy is just ridiculous. Like, if you want to go up and do dad comedy, go do dad comedy. But don't get mad at the people who go out there and take a chance. Like, imagine if he said that to drama. Imagine if he said that to, like George Carlin or Richard Pryor or Sam Kinison. He'd never had the balls to do that.
No.
If it was hacky, it wouldn't have gotten the reaction that it did.
Yeah, and also, well, Sam, by the way, this is fellow real-ass dude, Puerto Rican rattlesnake, Louis Shea Gomez here.
I love you, buddy.
What's going on, buddy? I was one of those people that sent you a text message, but I was also one of the people that fucking retweeted you and called you a real-ass dude. How annoying is it? And how many people do this fucking pussy shit where they just send you a text and go, dude, thanks for fucking saying something, but publicly they don't say a fucking word?
Yeah, I don't really, you know, dude, I'm with you on that in a way, but at the same time, I'm not asking for anyone to back me up, and these guys have, you know, these people have their own careers. I'm dead, you know, my career, I was left for dead. I got nothing to lose, so I just kind of go for it. I'm my own pirate, you know, I'm the captain of my own pirate ship, so they can't really affect me. I made my own crowd. I make my own money. Nobody affects that. I control all that, so the gatekeepers can't do anything. So I don't really care if anyone jumps in or doesn't jump in. You know, that was just, you know, a long time ago, Judd Apatow got on an award show, and he laid into Jerry Lewis when Jerry Lewis was like 85 years old and on the way out. Laid into him about how, like, he said some negative stuff about female comics. And he laid into him, man. I remember just seeing an interview with Jerry Lewis going, this guy isn't long for this world, and how I thought, like, that was really not classy at all. And then 2 weeks later, Girls comes out. So he basically plastered this legend to perform the show, and I just don't appreciate that. I don't like comics who go after other comics. I think that's wrong. It's like right up there with male feminists. There's always an alternative to what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
There's always another thing you want to do. And I don't respect that at all, man. You don't want to do that kind of comedy? That's fucking great. Don't do it. But don't go after people who take chances. That's the big problem with comedy right now. All comedy seen as equal, you know? And you need a spectrum. You got Ellen doing this. Well, you got to have Doug stand up, too. You You can't think that what Ellen's doing and what Doug Sale's doing are the same freaking thing, because they're not. One's trying a lot harder. I remember a comic named John Caparulo went on stage, and he had followed David Tell, and everyone was like, oh, Caparulo killed harder than Tell. I go, they're trying to do two different things. That's like comparing Kill Bill and fucking Shrek. Yeah, they're both movies, but they're both trying to do two totally different things.
Yeah, I read. I've been reading Twitter and whatnot, and comics talking about the Louis C.K. thing. And anytime I see a comic giving him shit, it pisses me off. It's like comics should know more than anybody. First of all, the simplest of the whole thing, that he's working on something. And it's not meant for public consumption at that time, and certainly not meant to be judged morally or even comedically based on some bootleg fucking tape.
His unworked hour is 40 times better than anything Judd Apatow will ever dream of writing.
Judd Apatow gets on fucking stage while talented comics can't get a second of stage time at any of these huge clubs around the country because he's Judd Apatow, and they kiss his ass. And then he walks off the stage actually thinking he's good.
And on top of that,
fucking delusional.
Why kick a man while he's down? Like where I just don't understand like this thing where
His
we're like
mob
Louis
mentality
is,
is no balls, and that's what it all is.
But Louis is the guy that everyone's attacking. Where it's like, are you gonna go protest Floyd Mayweather, who beat the fucking shit out of his wife and went to jail for it and fucking kidnapped a dude recently?
Right.
Go protest Chris Brown, who fucking beat the shit out of Rihanna and is out there making Grammy-winning records right now. Why? I don't understand why go after a guy who. At the very least, you could argue, fine, he was creepy. That's his offense was being kind of creepy. He didn't attack anybody.
Glass houses, my friend.
There's not
Louis creepy.
There's not real.
Right, though. Yeah, I mean,
there's not real victims here. What are we fucking doing right now? So I don't understand why it's like Judd Apatow and Pete Davidson and all these people. They're taking their platform and their huge voice to attack somebody who, look, there's just fucking way worse. There's just way worse, and you're doing it because it's trendy and it's popular right now, and they're just trying to get clicks like anybody else, and it's so transparent and pathetic.
And realistically, it's the same as why a member of PETA will throw paint on an old woman in a fur coat and not a 300-pound black woman with a fur coat. Yeah. It's because it's easy and you can get away with it.
Hey, Sam.
It's just what he's saying.
Also, the black person didn't pay for that coat. So.
Oh, that's true.
Is he still there?
They stole it from the old lady.
Yo, Sam.
No, it looks like he lost some.
Punched out?
He killed himself. That was his biggest moment in his career.
That was it. Aw.
But there really is, like,
He's a good dude.
There's people challenging their audience, and the problem with comedy, there's always been this very 80s mentality of comedy is just comedy.
Yeah.
So you show up to a comedy club and you get pissed off if it's not the kind of person you want to see. Stanhope has a great point about that. He goes, you don't just show up and go, I want to see music.
Right,
and
right.
Get pissed when it's polka and not heavy metal. Like, research who you're going to see. Louis has done a style for the longest time. Nobody changed, or Louis didn't change. The fucking agenda did.
Yeah. And also, just don't go see him. That's the best thing right there. Just don't go see him. It's as simple as that. Why are you encouraging others to not go see this guy? What is the point? Like, you're somebody like Judd Apatow, you know. Forget Pete. Pete made a joke on stage. They printed it. It wasn't like
whatever.
Judd's going out and taking this big public stance, and it's like you're purposely trying to make it so people don't go and spend money to see this guy. Don't go see him.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? You know, it's just like.
He has just jumped on the fucking social justice warrior bandwagon.
He's made it his fucking mission.
Yeah, that's his, like, I read his tweets, and I'm just like, ugh. Every one of them is some pandering bullshit to try to ingratiate himself with some group of feminists or the border